Healing Circle. I'm a little bit late. Sorry about that. Just a couple of minutes. Just trying to get everything done. Of course, everyone's very busy at this time of year, aren't we? And oddly enough, even though I'm not really into Christmas, I'm more into the winter solstice. And we're not giving presents and all of that. It's still a busy time of year regardless. So because we want to make the meals the nicest and all of that, and it's just so much to do and so many people to see. So it's just a lovely time of year, but it can get very stressful. And so today's Reiki principle that I wanted to talk about was just for today, be kind to yourself, comma, and others. We all know how to be kind to others. It's how we're raised. It's in culture, it's ingrained in us, generally in women, at an early age, that you always think of someone else first. But what we are not taught is to take care of ourselves. And so it's not intuitive as we get older to take care of ourselves because we've been trained not to. As children, we want to take care of ourselves. We don't know any better. And that's actually the great way to be. We just start to get all these societal norms into our life about what we should and shouldn't do. And that, in a word, shouldn't exist because we need to do what's best for us. And sometimes that's taking a break and taking a day off and relaxing. Other times it's having a little bit of fun because that's what we need. And it's about the other Reiki principle of just for today, live your life honestly. It's being honest with yourself about what is best for you, because maybe that extra day of rest isn't what you need right now. Maybe you need a little bit of fun, or maybe you need to buckle down and do all the things that you need to do. And this time of year, we all get stressed about everybody else and we forget about ourselves. And this season is about getting through the darker time of the year when it is difficult. And so being together is a great way to do that. But being together also means that there are extra stresses of what other people might expect. So as you're going through this season, I'm hoping that you can take the Reiki principle of just for today, be kind to yourself and others, and take that moment and go, wait a minute, I'm going to say yes to something and that's not really what I want to do. And everybody around you is going to be happier if you do what's best for you. And sometimes that's saying yes, and sometimes that's saying no. Saying no is a lot harder in general, but sometimes saying yes to ourselves is really hard too. And we need to do that. We need to say yes to ourselves and what we need, because then everybody's happier, and I'm sure of it. Yes, and thank you very much for joining me from LinkedIn. For some reason, my LinkedIn comments are not telling me who it is. But yeah, this is the stressful time of year, and we do forget about ourselves. And that's why I thought this would be the perfect Reiki principle to go over this week as a reminder, because we are getting better at this throughout the year. We go and we start to go, oh, I'm getting stressed. Wait a minute, I'm going to take a step back, and maybe I'll go and have a nice massage somewhere or do something nice for myself. But this time of year, we start feeling the pressure of not being able to do those things because so much is going on. And sometimes we do need to take a step back. And other times we do need to just kind of buckle down, get through it. But remember, we need to take that time for ourselves. So hopefully, if this week is a bit crazy for you, you can take a little bit of time, maybe on Christmas Eve, before Christmas, and just give yourself a bit of time, downtime from everything to relax. And knowing you're giving yourself a few hours of downtime will be something to look forward to if you can't do it right now. So hopefully that helps. So we'll go over and we'll do our Reiki Healing Circle, and then we will come back over and find out what the angel cards are for this week. So just close your eyes and relax. Let go of any tension and anxiety, and know you're surrounded by love, peace, and security. Bring your attention to your breath and take a few slow, deep breaths. Breathe in love and breathe out peace. Place your palms upwards with the intention to send healing to the center of our circle. Now bring your attention to your heart center and fill your heart with love and compassion, and set the intention that we're going to send Reiki, love and blessings, or healing thoughts to the center of our circle. Feel this energy building up and up until it completely fills our circle with golden light. Feel the energy continue to build until it fills the room and encloses and bathes us in golden healing light. Feel the energy flowing from us and visualize the golden light connecting and embracing us within this healing and loving space. Make your connection to your own divine source, and if appropriate, invite your guides and guardian angels into our circle. Ask for guidance, wisdom, and compassion so that we can help bring love and healing to the earth and to everyone and everything that lives upon the earth. So now send out healing, love and blessings with the knowledge that where thought goes, energy flows. Now we will place ourselves in the center of the circle to receive this golden healing energy. So I place Heather in the center of our circle. Now place yourself in the center of our circle. Now visualize each of us in the center of the circle, receiving a healing from this golden glowing energy. Feel the energy flowing around us and through us. Feel it connecting us. Feel it healing and soothing us. And feel it filling every cell of our bodies with health and positive energy. Feel it calming our minds, filling our hearts with love, and opening our consciousness to the wisdom of the universe. And now we will place whoever or whatever we wish to receive a healing in the center of our circle. So I place Neil, Anne, Patty Lou, and John, all my friends and family and our pets in the center of our circle. Now place whoever or whatever you wish to receive a healing in the center of our circle. Now feel free to call out at random anyone or anything else you would like to place in the circle. I place world peace, the Dalai Lama, and everyone who comes to the group, past, present, and future, in the center of our circle. Now visualize all the people and situations we have placed in the circle, bathed in golden healing light and surrounded by our love. Now imagine taking hold of the hands of the person on either side of you in our circle, and also visualize taking hold of the hands of all people in Reiki groups throughout the world. Feel the energy flowing from hand to hand and heart to heart, and reaching out to the whole of the universe. And now bring your attention to Mother Earth, and see the earth surrounded in golden healing light, and send love, blessings, and gratitude for all she provides for us. Ask that the earth may be healed, cleansed, and at peace. And now, with a little squeeze of appreciation, release the hands on either side of you. Allow the visualization to gently fade away, but hold on to the feeling of oneness and love. And that's our healing circle for today. I think we all need it right now. And if you feel like you need a healing circle over the holidays, I'm not going to be doing this on Monday or the next 2 Mondays because they're both bank holidays. But you can always come back. I've got all the healing circles on YouTube. You can search for a term that you want to do a healing circle on, and then you could do a healing circle then and there, because any of those healing circles work just like a healing circle that is, happening right now when we're attending it, because the energy flows into the past as well into the future, and so it doesn't matter when you watch it. So thank you from LinkedIn. I appreciate the message. We're going to go and find out what our angel cards are for this week. So if you have chosen card number 1, it is well-being. And that's what Reiki's all about. It's all about our well-being and taking care of ourselves. Just for today, be kind to yourself. The comma is in there for a reason, because we do need to take care of ourselves first before we can take care of anybody else. And we do need to take care of others, because once we're healed, once we're okay, then life kind of feels like, well, okay, I'm all right, but what's the point of this wonderful life that we've been given? When you start helping others, then you start to see the beauty that is all around you, because it's that interaction with others that brings out the miracle that this world is, that this life that we've been given is. So well-being is a wonderful card to have chosen, and I'm going to cheat and run over and read the actual card, if that's all right. Having an upbeat nature doesn't just happen. If you would like to enjoy your life and maintain a positive outlook, it is important to take an enthusiastic approach. Staying positive and appreciative through life's dilemmas can prove difficult. Examine your approach to life. Reflect on how your lifestyle and worldview impacts your attitudes and behaviors. Once you have clarity in these areas, you can let go of what is not effective and make change towards your wellness. Make a real effort to change your unhealthy habits. Through this process, you will be able to determine what is essential to you, because we are all different. As you alter your behavior, you will enjoy a sounder body, mind, and spirit. This will mean balancing your relationships and work. You will be able to find healthy channels where you can spend your time more favorably and enjoyably. What a fantastic card if you've chosen that this week. It really does speak of Reiki, because it incorporates all the Reiki principles in there, really. So, fabulous card. And it's quite a beautiful one, too. I love all the purples, because purple's my favorite color. But anyway, let's go and find out what card number 2 is. If you have chosen card number 2, it is Get Clear. And how important is that? I mean, wellness asked you to also get clear, so I think there's a theme here. Getting clear is really important when you're setting intentions, because if you don't know exactly what you want, it's really hard to set that intention and make it come true. When we know what we want, we can work in a straight line, although it's never a straight line, it's zigzagged, but we can work towards that goal when we're very clear on what we want. But if we don't know exactly what we want, it can be that, well, maybe this is something and maybe that's something, and then we seem to just meander around, and we're learning things while we're doing that, but we're not getting to that goal because we're not clear on what we actually want. And from a law of attraction point of view, the clearer you are on what you want, the more likely the universe is able to bring it to you. So that does make a big difference in that sense if you believe in the law of attraction like I do. So, and I have trouble getting clear, so I think I might just go and read that one as well, because getting clear sounds like it's, well, number 2 is usually the card that I choose. So the card says, take a moment to stop and think about what your intentions truly are regarding the situation. This is necessary to ensure you manifest what you want rather than what you don't want. Writing a list may help you track your intentions, identify a course of action, and focus on your desire. It may also highlight gaps in the information you currently have at hand. Follow up on what you need to know. Share your concerns and goals with those guiding you or someone you feel safe sharing with. Being clear is a matter of setting parameters on how you would like your life to unfold. When it comes to your well-being, it is vital to be clear about your intentions and desires. I think it's funny that Get Clear is talking about the well-being card, and we've chosen them both today, but anyway, it's vital to be clear about your intentions and desires. It is important to have a clear picture of what you value most. Once you know what you want and why you want it, you can begin to access those feelings. From the feeling, the manifestation is formulated and comes into shape through action. And I think that's really important because I have had health issues. And one of the things that I wanted most in life was to be healthy, because life isn't much fun when you're in chronic pain and when you don't have any energy to do the things that you enjoy in life. And I did focus very much on my health, as anybody really would. But I was very clear about what I wanted the outcome to be. And I worked towards that. And I feel very fortunate that the universe has changed my life completely. In my 30s, I really thought, is this what life is as you get older? Because it was very painful, physically painful, emotionally painful. My 30s were not much fun. But I'm in my 50s now, and life is a gift. And if I had known then that I'd figure it out, then hopefully I would have taken the steps to figure it out and maybe learn Reiki, as I did in my 40s. But I don't know. And I know that there are people who have learned Reiki at younger ages and are still trying to figure it all out. So it will happen. Believe that. And come back to that self-love, because that self-love is what will enable you to actually put Reiki in place and have it work for you. So, sorry, I kind of went off on a tangent there, but Get Clear is a fabulous card for anyone that's chosen it, and I think it's something I need to do on a couple of different things. So I'm going to work on getting clear about my intentions for 2023. Exciting times ahead. So if you've chosen card number 3, it is boundaries. And wow, boundaries, that is a card. And you know what? This card actually is very beautiful. I'm not going to read the card on this one, although if you've chosen number 3 as your card for the week, do read it, because my ramblings may not be what's right for you. But boundaries are so important, because when we can set our own boundaries and we can say to somebody in a nice way, we don't have to go, shouting at someone saying, no, I'm not doing that. You can do it in a nice way. You can say, no, that's not going to be good for my well-being. And so I'm not going to do it. You go do what you want to do. And I'm really happy that you're doing that. But it's not for me. It's okay to say these things. It's really hard to do at first. And sometimes we overstep our lines as we're learning how to do this, and we say something and we kind of go, ooh, that wasn't very nice. But you know what? I'm glad I did, because I didn't want that pressure on me. And this time of year is a really good time to be getting boundaries as your card, because we need to set boundaries this time of year especially, because it is a stressful time of year. If we can set our boundaries and say, well, that's not for me, or setting a boundary sometime is saying yes to yourself and no to others, or yes to yourself and it has nothing to do with others. But setting those boundaries is really important, so that you don't cross that line, and so that you don't let others cross the line into taking too much from you. Because really, our lives are for us. We are here to live our life. We have responsibilities. We do have some obligations, but we don't need to look at our obligations as obligations. We can look at our obligations that we choose to do as, I love this person very much, and I want what's best for them. And so therefore, I'm choosing to do this. I'm not obligated to do it. Because when you approach something with an obligated aspect of it, it takes the shine off of it, doesn't it? It's just like, oh, why am I doing this? I have to do this. It's a horrible feeling. But when you just shift that a little bit and say, I love this person very much, They mean a lot to me. It may be that it's a bit difficult, but I am going to do it because I choose to do it. You'll find you actually get energy from doing it, as opposed to the obligation, I have to do it. You are depleting your own energy. So when you do have to do something, find a way to choose to do it, and it will help. And I'm sorry, that's really off base from boundaries. But that's what happens when I just waffle. So thank you so much. Oh, and yes, life is a gift. Yes, it really is. This is a miracle. I mean, if you look at all the stardust that's out there and how we've become human beings and a civilization and all of this, we as human beings are a complete miracle. That we can manipulate our environment the way that we do. It's amazing. And we are also living in the safest and most amazing times ever for humanity. I know that we've got trouble with, wars. We've got trouble with climate change. We've got all sorts of troubles. But for the most part, people are in a better state than they ever have been on this planet. They have a roof over their heads. They have running water and health care and things like that. So it is a wonderful time to be alive. Take advantage of it and see it as a wonderful time to be alive. Because when you can take a little turn on things and see the beauty of it, then the opportunities just open right up in front of you for more joy. Because the universe wants to bring in whatever feelings you're focusing on. And unfortunately, if we're focusing on the sadness, at least this is my experience, it tends to bring in more sadness in the sense that you start to identify with that. But if you're focusing on the joy, then it's going to bring more joy, and you're going to see more joy everywhere. And I wish everyone has a joyous season for this holiday season. The next couple of weeks are going to be stressful, but they can also be very joyous and absolute fun. We get together, we share with people. Sometimes we need to share the negative stuff because we need to get it off our chest. And if you need to do that, do it. And then let it go and enjoy the season. So I wish everyone the happiest of holidays, and I'll see you in 2023. At least I hope to see you in 2023. Anyway, because you never know what's around the corner. Another good reason to just enjoy each moment of each day. Thank you. Lovely to see you. Thank you for joining.